my wife's gone to bed now, so I can tell this story. Last week, I think it was Monday night,
Yeah.
or maybe was it Monday night? I think it was Monday night,
Okay.
and you couldn't record, so I wound up
Yeah,
just having some free time.
I was not doing well. Yep.
So as Megan was going to go to bed, I was going to go put my fancy dancy Turtle Beach headset on
Mhm.
and beat up Matt Coon and NBA 2K, which is a
Okay.
favorite pastime of mine. He's terrible. I beat him every time. It's great
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
And my wife lets the dogs out the front door, and we have the bells on the front door, so they'll alert when they need to go take a one or a two. So I hear the bells, and then I hear her say, "Conrad," and I say, "Yeah." And she says, "Hey, there's a bird in the house." And I said, "Okay." And she's like, "Well, what are we going to do?" And I said, "Nothing. Just go to bed. Shut the door." She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Shut the door to the bedroom and go to bed. Don't worry about it." And she's like, "It's upstairs." Yeah, it's fine. Go to bed. Well, what are we going to do about it? Just go to bed. I'll take care of it. There's nothing to do. You don't do anything. No, we got to do something. We just saw a title change. Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov for the new tag champs.
Wow. Right in the middle of bird talk.
So she says, well, if you don't want to deal with it, I will, or something like that.
Okay.
So I hear her going up the stairs, and I yell. I said, "Megan, you don't have any tools or anything." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "Well, you don't have like a fucking net. Not that you would even use that. That's not how you get a bird out of your house." And so she goes, "Well, I'm going to get him out. I can't go to bed with a bird in the house." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "You and the girls go to the bedroom, shut the door. It's fine. I'll take care of it." And she refused. So she goes upstairs, and I swear to God, my lovely bride has more degrees than the thermostat, owns multiple businesses, multiple rental properties, just an accomplished individual, a smart human being.
Yeah.
And I hear, as I'm about to put my headset on,
It's amazing all that. And Ric Flair's her dad. But go ahead.
"Here, birdie, birdie, birdie."
Are you serious?
And I start laughing, and I
Okay.
go out there and get to the bottom of the stairs, and I said, "Megan, come downstairs and go to bed and shut the fucking door. I'll take care of it." And she's like, "The bird, the bird." And I'm like, "I don't care. I'll take care of it." And so she's like, "Well, what are we supposed to do?" I said, "Honey, here's what we're going to do. You're going to go to bed. You're going to shut the door. I'm going to open the doors up as wide as they go, and the bird will fly out." And she's like, "Well, we need to stay in here until he does." And I go, "The bird is scared to death of you and these two fucking dogs that are much bigger than it.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going to work. Go away. I'll
Mm-hmm.
turn the lights off and open the doors, and the bird will fly out." And she wouldn't have it. So the next morning, she gets up and leaves. I'm trying to sleep. She goes to work out at like 4 a.m. So I'm trying to sleep, but this goddamn bird's awake. And he's on top of the chandelier in the formal living room, 22 feet in the air,
Mm-hmm.
squawking his ass off. And I realize it's because the bird's nest is on the reef in my front door. He's built a reef, and so whatever the fuck. So the eggs are in there, and so that's why it's making all this noise. So I opened both of the doors up and turn off all the lights and leave the room. And in 20 minutes, the goddamn bird's gone, and everybody lives happily ever after. But my genius wife is upstairs roaming around spare bedrooms. "Here, birdie, birdie." I'm like, oh my God.
Well, some people believe that a bird in the house is bad luck. Have you heard that before?
No.
Yeah. I remember I was thinking when I was growing up and a bird got in our house and my mom, my mom, listen, my mom was really old school. She was born in 1916. She grew up during the Depression. She had a real tough life and a bird came in the house one day. She said, "Oh my God." I mean, she freaked out. So we've got to get that bird out of the house right now. I'm going, why? Because it's bad luck and we do not leave bad luck on this family. And I said, "Where did you get that from?" She said, "It's common knowledge. Everybody knows that." So I didn't know that when you were telling the story that Megan thought it was bad luck too, and she wanted to get the bird out of the house quick.
Oh
Good.
no. She
Okay.
just thought, oh, they're gonna hurt the bird's gonna hurt the dogs, or the dog's gonna hurt the birds. And I'm like, they're both scared of the other thing. We don't have like a German Shepherd. We got a goddamn teacup poodle that you can fit in your hand.
Right.
Like that, my dogs don't even know how to bite things. They're just spoiled little lap dogs.
Yeah.
They're not predators. But anyway, I just Googled it. While some cultures believe a bird flying into the house is a sign of bad luck or even death, others view it as a sign of good luck or an important message, aka nobody knows shit.
That's true. That's true. All right.
So we've seen now the Andre the Giant match is about to happen. Big John Studd is already in the ring. He's got an old school WWF duffel bag filled with cash.
That's
Bobby
the slam,
Slam,
right?
that's right. This is the $15,000 slam challenge, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever meet Big John Studd?
Never did. No.
The idea here is Andre the Giant, believe it or not, has put his career on the line. So if he loses, he is no longer a professional wrestler. But if he wins $15,000.
I heard that Big John Studd was truly one of the nicest guys ever in wrestling. Everybody who's ever worked with him.
Except maybe Andre the Giant.
Except maybe Andre the Giant.
We're having some conversation in the group chat here.
Yeah.
Darren Staley says he's heard that a bird flying in the window means death in the house, and his grandma's told him that.
Yep.
And Jason Taylor says, did your grandma have floor to ceiling windows? I have a bird flying to my windows at least once a year, and nobody in my family has died. Actually, I've got like a bird graveyard behind my house here on the lake. I've had, I'm not kidding, in the year I've been here, 8 birds check out, just hauling ass right into the glass.
Wow.
So you go out there and you're like, oh, dogs, leave that alone. I mean, I've never heard one hit. I mean, I guess I have, but when I go out there, I don't see it. But there's been others that I didn't hear hit, and they go. Coach Keith says, I'd rather have a bird in the house than a bat. I had one in the house last year, and it took a freaking hour to get it out of the house. Tony would have raised it and called it Alfred and given it a special phone,
absolutely,
a special signal, the whole thing. Darren Staley says, my grandma also used to say, when the sun is shining and it's raining, it means the devil is beating his wife. I've heard that one. Have you heard that one?
Oh, yeah. My mom said that all the time.
I mean, here's my thing on that. If the devil can get married, I got a lot of single friends where it's like, next time the sun's shining and it's raining, I'm going to be like, hey, bro, even the devil has a wife. You need to up your game. You got to start closing.
Okay, so the idea of this match here is to slam him, or it's a match, and if he can also slam him, he'll win the $15,000.
If Andre loses, he loses his career.
Seriously.
And if Andre, well, it's not a shoot match, bud.
Well, I know it's not a shoot match, but I was asking you, these are the stipulations for this match?
Yes, career versus $15,000. It's a body slam challenge. So you're trying to body slam the other fellow.
Okay.
And if Andre body slams Big John Studd, he gets $15,000. And if Big John Studd body slams Andre the Giant, he has to retire.
Gotcha. Body slam competition, kind of.